turn our Bibles to John chapter 15 and meditate, dissect on verse 1 and verse 2. He says, I am the true wine and my Father is the wine dresser. I am the true wine. So when you look at the word true wine, that means there are false wines as well. And Jesus is very clear, I am the true wine. There is no one else beside me. There is no one else that can take my place. I am the true wine. And that's why we need to be very discerning. And when you read John chapter 15 verse 1, he says, my Father is the wine dresser. My Father is the one who keeps the wine. My Father is the one who dresses the wine, who looks after the wine. And then in verse 2, he says, every branch in me. That means only those branches that are connected to the true wine, he says, and does every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes. That means the Father is only interested in those branches that are connected to the true wine, that are connected to Jesus. Every branch that's connected to Jesus is where the wine dresser or the Father begins to look upon. We need to understand that as in John 3:16 he says, God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him, nothing else, no one else, but believes in Jesus, they are the ones that will not perish but have everlasting life. We need to come to the reality of the truth that only if I'm connected to the wine, if I'm connected to Jesus, the Father is going to look to me. Only if I'm connected to Jesus. But it's not only about being connected to Jesus, it's not only about being connected to the vine, but the Father is also looking for branches that bear fruit. That means that reflect the wine, that reflect the wine, the root. We need not just be connected. Sometimes if you're connected to the root but you're dead, if you are not bearing the fruit of that root, it's all useless. The Father is going to cut you out. So for the first thing we need to understand is the Father's eyes are only on those who are connected to the true vine, to Jesus. God's eyes, the Father's eyes are only connected to those who are connected to Jesus. And the second thing is, if you're connected to the vine, you need to bear the fruit of that root. If you're not bearing the fruit of that root, He's going to cut you out. Because the Father desires that we not just bear fruit, but bear much fruit. Not just bear fruit, but bear much fruit. Today I want to ask you, are you connected to Jesus? Are you connected to the true vine? Or you have many other connections that you're holding on to attract the Father? The Father is attracted only because of Jesus. The Father is drawn to look to you is only because of Jesus. No one else and nothing else should ever take that place. And not only connected to Jesus, but you and I need to be people that bear the fruit of that root, because He's attracted to Jesus and He wants you to bear much fruit. My question once again is, are you connected to Jesus? And are you bearing the fruit of that root? God bless you.